This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are in Norbert, aka the Grill 15. And we're on El Haluf, which means it's not a bad map for the grill, but it's not preferable either. So get ready, we're going to have some fun. Especially considering we're going to be having to use the Grilla for something it's not necessarily known for, but it can be serviceable. You'll see what I mean in a moment. So if you look at the map, both teams are pretty well even on their tanks. We have a couple more tank destroyers, they have a couple more medium tanks, but other than that, pretty well even. Each team has one arty. And so we're going to use our speed and mobility to get down here early to shoot across the gap. And I'm really hoping that we're going to be able to either A, us spot the target, or B, one of our light tanks that went down to the center maybe spot the target. So we stop here, we've got our binos, we've got our camo up, we're just waiting, hoping for one of these guys to get close enough that they get spotted. Now our medium tank dives into the normal spot over there, he's going to be at like C2. But there we go, T-54 and pow! Look at the turret rolling! That was an unexpected paddling, and just like that we are over 1,600 damage. Holy crap. Norbert, what have you been doing? Somebody's been curling. Who knew Norbert was a Death Star in his part-time? Shot out, pow! 780. That's where the aim time of the Grilla comes in handy. Been able to quickly aim up, pull the trigger, and nail that light tank before he could get to cover. And now we have a waffle there. Are we going to be able to shoot him? Nope. He's hiding behind the ridge line. He doesn't want anything to do with the Grilla. But yeah, what a start to the match, am I right? What do you think that poor T-54 was thinking? He's like, oh crap, I'm spotted, I better, pow, dead, instantly. Turret starts flipping, rolling down the hill. There's nothing really you can do about it. It's one of those moments where you just, you stop. You just like, oh, I'm going back to garage, wasn't meant to be. You didn't even have time to get salty. It's not like you were moving and people were shooting at you and you got deleted pretty quickly. No, it's like you got deleted on the first time that you were hit. You can't even be salty at that point. It's just like, all right, well, I guess that game's over. Or at least that's me. Like when that sort of thing happens, it's just, is it irritating? Absolutely. But you don't even have really a chance to get salty. Now here we're pulling up to heavy corner, and you got to be careful here. Now the waffle's there, and I was hoping that he would come back out because I would love to touch him. But we do know there's a mouse there, and we're just waiting for these guys to give us a good shot. Now, the mouse seems to be doing okay with where he's at, unfortunately. But we are getting pushed up on by somebody very close, and it's a T-10. And he's in the Immortals clan, and that means he's probably a pretty good player. He shoots at us, doesn't do anything, and we put a round on the side of his T-10. Oh, waffle's coming out. Unfortunately, we don't have a round loaded, and he's going to get away with it. T-10 coming back for another fight. Now the mouse is coming out. Are we going to be able to put a round through the mouse? Yes, we are. 800 damage, and all he does is track us. At this point, these guys have got to be getting frustrated. Now, I seen the waffle moving, and he's getting ready to come around the corner down there. You notice I mark him to tell everybody, hey, get ready to shoot that guy. Unfortunately, he catches our mousekin slipping and takes him down. He's got 800 health left. Are we going to be able to take him out with a high roll? I don't have high explosive loaded because I wasn't expecting him to pull all the way out. He doesn't. I put the armor-piercing round straight through the side of his tank. Not a problem. Not a problem. Now, our medium tank just threw his tank away, but I'm coming up to try to get a shot on this T-10, and unfortunately, he backs off just enough. We end up derping it into the ground, it looked like. Didn't even hit his tank. Unfortunate, but it's a thing. Now, our team is technically winning by 2 tanks, but doesn't feel like we're winning because we seem to only have a couple tanks over here trying to hold this side. Now, this E5 is going to find out real quick that he's not happy. Let's just put it that way. He thought he was doing something good, and then he realized there's a 15-centimeter gun right around the corner that's just begging to tear you guys apart. So now I go into side scrape mode, Not that it really matters in the guerrilla, but, you know, it's one of those things where you try to keep yourself from getting shot as best as possible. These guys, we got a side scraper there. We've got an E5 down there who's getting ready to go broadside on. And, oh, he's going to get away. But this one puts his turret, or his cupola out there. Unfortunately, they break our gun. We miss the cupola, hit the freaking dirt. You know, it's one of those things where it looks like it's a clear shot, but it just doesn't end up being. Now, the guys that are with me, we only have 2 tanks with me, I believe, at this point, and they are in a platoon together, and for whatever reason, they just think that it's an okay thing to back off, not do anything to shoot at the bad guys, and the bad guys are going to realize pretty quick that I'm all alone. So they're going to do what they do, which is they're going to try to rush me, and these guys behind me aren't shooting them. I'm literally baiting them around the corner for the guys behind me to shoot them. And it just doesn't seem to be happening. Now, the light tank comes around. I nuke him. Then they all just start pushing. And there's no way I'm going to get loaded in time. These guys can 2-shot me, or 2-hit me each before I get loaded. And down I go. But there's a Tortoise and an M103 right there. And neither of them are actually shooting at these guys. Tortoise goes down. Artie's taking shots over there. But the good news is, we managed to hold them and do enough damage to at least give our team a chance. And they're being flanked by the tank destroyers right now. And yeah, down they go. Which means our team is going to win this match. Who knew that a grill with no armor would be the only thing capable of holding back so many heavy tanks? Like, just straight up. We had the least amount of armor on that corner, and we're the only ones that were, like, trying to actually hold them. The M103 and the Tortoise just like, nope, sorry. Sorry, Grill. That's the worst part. They didn't even warn me. It's not like they were like, sorry, Grill, we're not going to be able to do it. No, they just ran away and said, we'll see what happens. That's messed up. Now, this Foch is trying to hit him. He gets the dreaded light tank track hit, but at least he's an autoloader and able to take him down from there. But we end up with 7 hits, 2 kills, 2 assisted hits. I think we did all right. So what do we end up with, guys? We made 14,000 silver. We did 5,800 damage and 2 kills. Not bad. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.